All right. Welcome back to the Collecting Brothers. I'm John, and this is Josh. We got another weekly Talking Toys for you guys. Thanks for all the love on the videos. Hope you guys are enjoying the content. And let's go ahead and jump right in. We got a kind of a busy week. Lots of fun stuff to talk about. I do want to say that I just received the Dark Phoenix on the retro card, so we should be getting a review of that figure ups here soon. So be on the lookout for that. All right, let's keep going here. Let's jump straight into NECA. NECA's got something here for us today, a little kind of like a playset sort of thing. We are getting the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles animated series Donatello's portable portal generator. Uh, so
Say that three times. Portable,
uh,
portable, portable, portable.
Donatello's portable portal generator. But it's basically like a little playset there with the whole animated series aesthetic. It comes with different, like, I'm assuming, sheets that you can insert to kind of see who's on the other side of the portal. But yeah, just like a little playset here. There's some different cells or I don't know sheets you get there of different things, but I think it looks really cool.
That's really nice. Yeah, I actually always prefer kind of diorama environment pieces over like accessory packs because I feel like it's better for toy photographers and just
Mhm.
playing with your toys in general.
Yeah, like you can set this up really cool. Like maybe have one of your figures coming through it. One of the what is it? The rock and roll future teenagers.
Yeah, this place is Dollsville, man. Let's cut out.
I can't remember what the show has, but a lot of people come through the different dimensions in the animated series here. But here's Donnie loading up the portal, and it looks like that lever does move. That's which is cool. But lots of really great small details too on the vent, the side of that little console there. That screen has some numbers and paint. Looks really good. All right, let's go ahead. Next up, we have McFarlane, and they've been really hitting their the Dark Knight trilogy figures, and they've been promoting those a lot lately, which is great. I mean, that's probably one of the most iconic DC movies, and everyone loves it, so why not? But we are getting a Impulse here, Target exclusive gold label. I really like this Impulse. Looks really clean. Looks good. I like the effects pieces as well. We're getting them attached to his arms and legs, and not just the back of his legs. But little Impulse here.
The only thing I would say though is those effect pieces. I hate them because they don't stay on worth nothing, and they come with a couple flash figures, but they are just terrible.
Yeah, that's a lot of like back heaviness, and then the front things that do hook on
They're
are
too soft.
they're
Yeah,
too
it's like
soft and
soft.
flimsy. But yeah, it will be a Target exclusive. Here's Impulse there with Wally West and Barry Allen Flash. But I think they did a good job on the goggles and the hair. The head looks really good. But other than that, it's just your basic kind of McFarlane body. All right, and then next up we have another Target exclusive, and this is part of the Cyborg Build a Figure wave that they're slowly releasing. You know how they kind of
Hmm.
release one at a time. Um,
Yeah.
but it is the gold label Target exclusive Project Superman. Cool thing about this though is that with the Flash movie trailer coming out in Flashpoint, this is what Superman is. Um, he gets captured by the government instead of landing at the Kent's house or the Kent farm. He lands with the government, and they just like keep him in a dark cave. That's why he's like all skinny and frail.
Pale.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I think they did a great job here on this one. I mean, cool to get that slimmer body. Um, but yeah, part of the cyborg build figure wave.
I'm definitely excited for that Cyborg Build a Figure. Just we haven't seen it yet, but the only Cyborg we've gotten, is that animated one, and not very many people like either you love it or you
Teen
hate it. And
Titans,
so
yeah,
yeah, so hopefully this will be like a
yeah.
really nice Cyborg.
But yeah, part of that build a figure wave. This is number two. We'll see what the other two are. But Project Superman. But what I was saying with the Flash movie though is that instead of it being this Project Superman, it's Kara in the movie,
Mhm.
which is cool. All right, then next up we have the Detective Batman, but Jokerized. He's all got his Joker cape, green. Honestly, it's a nice figure already. So just with the repaint, I think that it looks. I think they did a really good job on the repaint with.
Yeah, I have this like the original figure that they came out with, and it's a pretty neat figure. It moves just fine. And what's weird though about this is that little display stand. I've seen that once before. They did it with like the Nanawe, like Walmart exclusive complete bath, and it comes with like just like a way to display the collectible card that comes with it. And the Nanawe one was holographic, so I'm wondering if maybe this one's going to be holographic too.
Maybe it's glow in the dark.
That'd be cool. Yeah, some cool effect. Yeah, because the Nanawe card was sick. It was like the only holographic, DC multiverse card I got. So
yeah, that's cool. But yeah, we get in the Jokerized version of this Batman, and I think this is also Target. Yeah, Target exclusive. Yeah. So a couple of exclusives there. Next up, we're getting a little bit of Transformer news here. We are getting the Rise of the Beast Transformers Mirage Deluxe class. And I think it looks really, really good. I think they did a good job on it. I think it's a Porsche Cayman. I'm not sure exactly on the card type, but great robot mode. I think it looks really, really good detailed.
From the trailers, it seems like he's going to kind of be like the Bumblebee to the kid in the movie.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And $25. It's going to be kind of, just your little car, but it's like still a good size.
Yeah, I think it looks
good. 5.5 inches tall. Yeah.
Honestly, like I'm surprised at how small the car is and how much they fit inside of there. I feel like when he's in his robot mode, there's like the he gray looks chunkier. Yeah, like the gray is all gone. Like I don't know. I think they did a good job of hiding it all.
Yeah, usually movie stuff gets bigger budget, I think. Yeah.
All right, and that's what we got for Transformers, the Deluxe Class Mirage. Let's go ahead and jump into Marvel Legends, and just two little things here. First up, we have the tracksuit Mafia from Hawkeye, and I think this is cool as an army builder. Just getting a guy in a tracksuit, but I'm really happy that they did add different head sculpts to be part of that. So
the only it's just okay. So yeah, this is Target exclusive as well, and it's gonna, since it is a Target exclusive, it's gonna run $27.99, so $28. That is a terrible price point, I think, just for an army builder. That's just bad. Like, because if you want to get all three looks and have a tracksuit Mafia, that's going to be like what, $84 plus tax? Nah, that's crazy.
That is a lot. Yeah, cool accessories though. I mean, they're no guns, but it is just the Mafia guys just running around, and they were fun in the show.
Yeah, these are like all the accessories that we previously got with what was that, like Scarface guy from Walgreens?
Oh, Jigsaw.
Jigsaw, yeah, it's just Jigsaw's accessories, except for the Molotov. The Molotov's new.
Okay. Yeah, I think these look great. Price point, yeah, that is kind of a disappointment, but Target needs their red figures, right?
I guess so.
Another Target exclusive, another red figure. They are getting the astonishing AntMan, just the AntMan, like the classic Avengers AntMan. And didn't we have this on retro card before? I can't remember.
It was a different iteration, and I actually prefer this one. The helmet is more of what I think of when I think of classic Ant-Man. The other one, it's very similar. Like it uses the same color scheme, but it's different.
Okay.
So this one definitely I think is an improvement. Like this is like I feel like the definitive classic Ant-Man. Yeah. Because the other one didn't have the front mouthpiece. It was just the helmet, so it didn't look right to me.
Yeah.
But again, with the Target exclusive and the huge price point, and we're only getting no bath, we're just getting another set of hands. Man, come on.
Yeah, and it looks like it is on an older body too. I don't know. At least the legs have pins. So.
And with this, they also announced too that my call was wrong. It was the Yondu's also part of this Target exclusive, assortment coming out. Oh, I thought it was going to be Walmart because the Star-Lord, but Yondu's also announced that it's exclusive to Target.
Yeah, man, that whole no bath situation, it's not good. It's not good.
Yeah, and especially because it's like, because the exclusives, they charge $3 more than the 25. It's crazy.
Well, we'll see these on clearance here soon. Just joking.
We will. We will.
We'll see. But that's all we had from Marvel Legends. Let's move over to some Dungeons and Dragons figures. Honestly, kind of surprised at this line that I've taken a liking to the figures that they've been releasing. First up, though, before we get to the good stuff, is the cartoon series figures. Yeah, I don't know about these ones. I know Foosh is all about him, but I didn't, and it's nostalgia for him, but this is Presto from the Dungeons and Dragons cartoon. It is cool that they come with dice, though.
That is good. That's cool.
But he comes with us, just a little cool magic effect piece, and he looks like he's a warlock or a wizard. What do you think of these?
So this whole line in general, I think, is garbage.
You're trash, Brock.
Not in the movie theaters, but these ones specifically that we're gonna go over. Because they're $25, so they're charging them as if they were like a highly detailed, highly articulated 6-inch action figure, which they're not.
Mm-hmm.
They have limited articulation, and they just honestly look like bad toys. And I get the whole nostalgia thing, and I just think it's another Super 7 syndrome, where it's like Super 7's way overpriced for the quality of toy you get. And same with these cartoon animated Dungeons and Dragons figures. Like, I'd rather get the movie figures, so the same price too.
I agree. I agree. Next up here is Sheila, some type of witch or Wiccan. I don't know what her story is, but she also comes with the dice, and that cape looks like to be her extra piece.
It looks translucent. Cool. I love translucent. It looks pretty cool.
And then finally we have Eric. Looks like just some type of knight.
Man, these are some garbage figures for $25, man. For $25, Hasbro's wildin'.
I don't like the aesthetic of these, and the articulation is definitely something that I shy away from. Even with a cool effect piece, it's not worth it.
Yeah, if they were just at a different price point, maybe like the $12, because I don't know if you ever saw, they did like the G.I. Joe 6-inch figures, but they were like
the retro
very limited. No, not retro. They were very limited articulation. They were just more geared towards younger kids that can't get good, really expensive figures, and they were only $12. But they were 6-inch figures. And so I think these would have been better at like that $12 price point, because they're basically using, the only thing I see different is that these ones have double knees and the G.I. Joe ones didn't. But the rest is like the same articulation scheme, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's interesting. I wonder if like they potentially couldn't, right? I was watching a Toy Galaxy about the Thundercats video that Dan did, and he was saying that like the 2011 show, tried to be, adult and more edgy, but then on the other side of that, they were trying to sell toys to kids. So it was hard to walk this line of like, with Dungeons and Dragons and this cartoon specifically, it was for people who watched it who are now older. So how do you market a toy to them for that? But not, like, do you just cater to the kids and charge $12 for it, or do you go for the more expensive collector's potential? I don't know.
That's true.
Interesting. It's interesting. All right, but then next up we have the Golden Archive series from Dungeons and Dragons, and this is the Honor Among Thieves Chris Pine character, the Bard.
Mm-hmm.
He looks great though. Honestly, I think they did a good job on his likeness. The beard, scruff looks good, and man, these are looking good. I mean, look at the riveting on his buckling of his jacket, the paint work that we're getting there. I don't know. These are turning out pretty good.
Yeah, and just getting unique accessories each time with these, like that little violin that he has in the back. I think it's cool. Yeah, that's a really neat piece.
Yeah, that's a really cool thing. I mean, he's a bard, right? Like that's his whole thing, is that they play music. I don't know what game it is, but there's a game where you could go into like a medieval fight, and you could just be the bard, and just all you could do is just play music.
Oh yeah. All right. Oh yeah. We're rocking. We're all rocking. Heck yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, this looks really, really, really good. I'm excited for this figure line. All right, and that'll do it for Dungeons and Dragons. We'll see what happens with them and where they go. But next up, we'll talk about here is Diamond Select. And to kind of go along with their Mr. Fantastic coffee cup that they released, they are also getting a Invisible Woman figure. Man, I really like how they did this Invisible Woman, where she's like half transforming into her, half using her power. She gets the big effect piece, she's about to create her bubble, and she's like, phasing. So I think they did a good job on this figure.
Yeah, the head sculpt I think is executed perfectly. The effect piece is all right. I think I would have liked for it to splay out wider, like that it's an actual bubble. Because if you look at that, if you like kind of figure out where that bubble's gonna go,
Right.
it like doesn't look right, you know.
It's not gonna.
So I think if,
Yeah.
if it was just like a wider effect piece, would look better. But this is gonna be $28, and so that's something to think about too. Like with Diamond Select, you know, you're getting basically a whole alternate limbs, better effects than a Marvel Legend, like from like our target
Oh,
species
yeah.
for the same price, right? And
Yeah.
it can't be the licensing fees because they're both paying Marvel.
That's true.
So it's just like Hasbro
Something
being
else.
greedy and Diamond Select just being good.
Honestly,
being a good company.
Yeah, Diamond
Yeah.
Select just does their thing, and they don't really care.
Because yeah, they're the same price. And look, would you rather get that astonishing Ant-Man or this? I'd pick this all day.
I'd take this. Even though I mean both classic versions, and you know maybe they're going off. People are going off of the hype of Ant-Man, but this is you're getting You're getting so much more for your money on this figure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so interesting. Yeah, it is two separate companies that are paying the same company for licensing fees, yet one is doing a little more,
Yeah.
giving the collectors a little more. All right, let's go ahead and jump into Mezco, and something that I think has long been rumored. It isn't the rumor that everyone's expecting, but it is part of that same universe as we are getting a GI Joe figure from Mezco, and man, this thing looks good. This is part of their toy fair that they're doing this over the next 4 weeks. I think they're just gonna be releasing some stuff. But yeah, this GI Joe looks great. I don't know who the character is, but
And they've already released Snake Eyes. And this is Firefly.
fire.
Hasbro's already done a version of Firefly. It was like a Target exclusive, but
Oh, I remember that one.
yeah, and it's like kind of the same camo. But
Yeah,
I'm definitely interested in these GI Joe Mezcos. Yeah, these look good, and it gives me hope for them to get the Star Wars license. The fact that, you know, they can get Marvel and GI Joe, they're
What's
almost
next?
there. Give me the Star Wars Mezco, please.
Yeah, no, I think it's a really cool combination of the company, and I think their style is going to work really really well with GI Joe here.
Yeah, especially that's a great point. I think they have they're just guys in like army gear, and there's not much
Yeah.
pleather. It's like going to be all fabric. So yeah, that's good.
Yeah, and the belting, and you're going to get an assortment of weapons and accessories. So I'm excited to see the full solicitation of this Firefly figure. So, all right, let's jump into some import stuff here that we've seen. First up, we are getting a SH Figuarts AntMan Quantumanium.
And this is just like, it's not bad. It looks like a good figure, but it's just boring. Just because we've gotten so many SH Figuarts Ant-Mans before, and looking at the Ant-Man that I have, I think it looks like a lot of reuse to me. I think there's just like the chest plate is for sure different, and maybe the paint job on the helmet, but it's just another Ant-Man. We've gotten several SH Figuarts Ant-Mans now.
Yeah, like his suit mainly stays the same.
Exactly. I mean, it would be more interesting to get like the Wasp, just because we've only gotten one Wasp, and that Wasp is like completely different from this. I feel like the costume's really different, the color scheme at least.
Yeah.
And then maybe we get SH Figuarts King. That'd be cool.
Maybe we get SH Figuarts MODOK.
You wish they don't do big things like that. Only for Dragon Ball.
Man, I wish. All right, the next step, we are getting some good smile Nendroids. Here we have Chucky.
And there's no price point or release date on this, but
okay,
the head kind of looks weird to me. And I think it's just the stylization of the Nendroid, but it just looks not like Chucky.
It's the Eggman, dude. It's the Eggman's son.
Yeah, I don't know. I usually like Nendoroids, but I don't know. I don't think I like this one.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Something is off with it. Like maybe it's the forehead. Like maybe the forehead's just too big or something.
That you know what? You're right on the money. Chucky has more of a squish square.
Yeah,
head.
it's like rounder.
The forehead's too big. Yeah, that's it. That's what's wrong with it.
I don't know. All right, and then next up from SH Figuarts, we are getting Karu-chan from what is it? Sasude? I don't know. I don't watch. Basically it's like kind of a Three Stooges, three people, a 3-piece comedy act in Japan. And the cool thing is they actually showed up in the Bleach movie I don't know. They're that prolific that they got to be animated into the Bleach movie. But yeah,
Yeah.
this caught my eye mainly because it's just a chubby Asian guy in normal clothing, and the faces that he comes with, he does also come with a full different upper body. And
Mhm.
where he's just a hairy, chubby guy, but he comes with like a kissy face, a winky face, and like a face, a yelling face. So I don't
Yeah,
know.
and it is kind of deviation from like what they normally do, right? Because it's more stylized anime faces, and when this is a realistic face.
Yeah,
The only thing I would say, so yeah, this is Kurutan. He is from Yasuda Dai Circus.
yeah. There we
The
go.
only problem with like it looks like you could have like would be a good custom, but the thing is, this thing's gonna be $102 plus shipping, so
Yeah,
it's gonna be an expensive figure.
and I think a lot of that comes from the separate upper
Yeah, it's like
torsos.
1.5 figures basically.
Yeah, which yeah, it's that's
Makes
expensive.
sense.
It
Makes
makes
sense. Yeah.
sense.
The price makes
Um,
sense, but yeah.
yeah, we'll see. But I don't know. I love it. I think it's really really cool. And even look at this. They even got his back here. This is the picture I like the most, though, where he's just staring at his belly.
And then this one is set to release in December 2023.
Okay, cool. All right, next up, just some ATN cool things we found around the internet. First up, GameStop is now doing pre-orders on these cards. So you go to the store, you're like, man, I want to get this figure. You take it up to the register and pre-order it instead of doing it from your couch, or potentially maybe like a figure sells out online and you just go into the store and you have one of these cards. Does that guarantee you the figure?
Well, actually, no matter what, like I've never been. If you got in before the pre-order day at a GameStop, they would never turn away your pre-order. Like pre-orders, for some reason, have never sold out at GameStop. Like really ever. Like especially for these exclusive ones. I don't
Oh,
know. They've
right.
always just had enough. They've always just had enough. Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting.
But I
But
think maybe it's just like when you put your $5 down, because you have to put $5 down to pre-order it. Maybe it's just like something that you like they think is going to sell better because you're actually getting like something. I don't know.
well, I think it's yeah. Not only that, it's also like visibility, right? How many times you got into a GameStop store and they're like, "Hey, what are you looking for?" And you're just like, "I'm just looking at the toys," and they're like,
Yeah.
"Hey, you want to check out our pre-orders?" Like every single time, right? They get
Yeah. They show you
let me
the
print it out
catalog.
for you. Let me get the binder out for you. And this way,
Yeah, they get the binder. They get the binder from me every time.
this way they can just it's it's like one part of the wall. These are all the pre-order figures we want, and then you can look at it and be like, "Oh, dang, I need that." And take it up to the front, right? I think it's a
Okay, but
visibility thing.
GameStop is already a small store, and if these are going to taking peg spaces, like they got tons of stuff in there already. Like they're loaded with clearance figures. Like I don't know where they're even going
Yeah,
to put these.
that's true. That is true. It is a small space. But what if people start collecting the papers?
That's what people were saying. People were saying these are now going to be like highly sought after collectibles. I don't give a crap about papers, but people were saying that. I didn't see that.
Yeah, we'll see.
Like, yeah, because think about it. Like, you can only get this through pre-order, so technically there is some rarity to it, but it's dumb.
Yeah, I don't. It's dumb. It's dumb. All right, next up, Biblical Adventures is giving us some more figures. Did they hit their tier unlocks, or what we talking about here?
Not yet because the Kickstarter right there it says February 21st, so it hasn't started
Oh,
just
okay.
yet. So they're still slowly cranking out figures, and we got 3 new figures. They're going with a devil theme. These 3 figures. So this one is the English version of Satan, and
Is
it's
this
based off
Lucifer?
like it's Lucifer Satan. Yeah, it's based off like this statue. It's like an English statue. It's called the Lucifer.
Yeah, it's the super sexy one. Yeah.
10 times more sinful. He cranked up the realism and put Lucifer in an even more seductive pose.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a nice statue. The Lucifer. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
And I think they did a good job. The only thing I would say is the head or the body like looks not proportioned. Like either they should have buffed up the guy or shrinked on the head.
The torso, the abdomen area is way too skinny.
Yeah, something's wrong with that. Yeah.
But maybe they're just going for that
stuff.
lean. They're going for that lean look, that sexy Lucifer. All right, the next step. Ooh, this one looks cool. This is the like Roman. No,
This one is called Duality Lucifer. And and it's just like, you know, based off oh, my bad, I got the wrong one. Oh no, this one is the Florence Duomo Lucifer, and it's like based off of like Italian painting.
The Italians, yeah. I like the face on this one, the one on the top of him, with the teeth coming out. It almost looks like an oni, Japanese oni, you know?
Yeah, yeah, it does look like that.
Really,
So
really
there's like a 1900, no, it's 1500s painting, pretty old.
cool. And it comes with a pitchfork too. Dang. All right, and then we got who we got here?
And then this one is they're calling it the duality Lucifer. So like it's, you know, when he was, you know, in heaven, and he was like the angel, but then the devil. So it's like you can display him before he fell, I guess.
Now you have someone to fight your Jesus.
There you go. There you go. You need your hero, you need your villain. This is your villain.
He comes with a crown, some gauntlets, a shield. I like the 2 sets of wings. That's cool. That's nice. But yeah, all right. Before he became a archangel or a fallen one, the fallen one. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like I don't know what's going on with that line or that.
They're going hard though. They're going hard.
Yeah, they're releasing some cool stuff. I mean, initially, I was just like, Jesus, why? But now it's like, all right.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and end our show off with the one, the only Mythic Legions. And man, they are ramping things up over there. Really, really cool things that they're doing. First, what they're doing here is a re-release of the Headless Horseman with the spectral green. That's what they're calling it, the spectral green theme. A little more glow in the dark eye options. An orange. His inside of the cape is orange. The pumpkin is different. The hooves. I think this looks great, man. I mean, it is just a repaint, but man, knocking it out of the park.
Yeah, it's like just for people that, you know, missed the original thing, and the only thing that's gonna be different, you know, you're gonna have a less deluxe package than the original one. That's how like the Krampus one was. So like the Black Krampus was like it had like a magnetic diorama and hookers packaging.
Yeah.
And then this one is just, you know, this one is the only thing I like. The Krampus was, I feel like, a bigger difference than this one, because the Krampus was like completely red, right, and completely black. They're 2 different. But this one, like you said, it's literally just the hooves, the eye, and the green fire.
Well, and
that's the only thing.
The cape's different. The inside, I mean, the inside of the cape's different color, but
let's see.
It's like an orange.
I think it was though inside of it.
Was it?
Oh no! Well, yeah, you're right. And this one was red, great. So red to orange. But yeah, you can barely tell, right? It's just red to orange.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But this is going to be exclusive though to online to their official retailers for 4 Horsemen.
Yeah, and that's how the Krampus was as well. Which does mean that you're going to have to pay a higher price than the first one that came out.
How much was the first one?
First one was like, I think like $120.
Oh yeah, this one's 130.
Oh,
they
really?
They posted the price. Yeah, it's 129, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh no, sorry, 139. It's $140.
So it's gonna be $20 extra then. Yeah. So that's how the Krampus was the same thing. So you're always gonna have best bet like getting them from there first. But that leads me to believe maybe that they're probably gonna do another Krampus, right? I mean, not a Krampus. I mean, Saint Nick.
That's true. That's like where they've already done it twice. Maybe they do release another figure just to do repaint, right? Maybe they're
for the retailers. Yeah.
Maybe they're getting into that phase, you know.
We're gonna do the blue Saint Nick. But the biggest thing I think with this is in the post that they posted with this. So yeah, pre-order is gonna start March 1st. But the biggest thing they said, and I think this is what we talked about last week with Dork Lair saying that he doesn't know something, but maybe I'm pretty sure he kind of knew something, because they said, along with this, stay tuned for more reveals soon for the rest of a 4 Horseman retailer appreciation wave. So that means they're going to do an entire wave, not even solicited through 4horseman.com, just through retailers. And I'm wondering maybe if maybe they're getting like a kick through retailers to do this or something, because I don't know, it just doesn't seem like, because I feel like they would make more money selling it direct to us. But maybe it's retailers wanting, or maybe they're just being good and they want to like help retailers because it says retailer appreciation. I don't know.
Right. Yeah.
But it is something really weird that they're doing. They've never done this before.
Yeah, it is interesting to the phrasing of that, but And I think wasn't there the figures that went on sale this weekend that were like 2-packed? I can't remember. There were some figures that Mythic Legions released. Let me see.
No, those are Legion Con exclusives that are just now available for everybody. This week.
Okay, I see.
So those are just those are going to be the first time that I'm going to get them. Yeah, but what sucks, I think, about it is, because this is going to be a retailer exclusive wave, and you can no longer pre-order directly the 4 Horsemen, you were going to have to pay a lot more money than we normally would.
Yeah,
because retailers hike up the prices sometimes, like $10, $15 on regular figures, and like on deluxe is like $20, $25. As we see
shipping
with
might
this
be
one,
different.
Exactly. You can make up some on shipping because like you get them for big bad, then it's going to be $4, right?
Right.
So it probably, like, if you order enough, it might end up being the same. But yeah. I just don't like it. I just don't like that they're doing a retailer exclusive wave.
Well, we'll see how it goes. We'll see what else it gets revealed from Mythic Legion, but super exciting that they are having some big changes. And man, they've been telling us Cosmic Legions is coming.
I'm a human and I'm coming.
They're like, it's get ready.
Yeah.
So something going on there for sure. All right, but that's going to go ahead and end our show for today. Let's go ahead and think about our pick of the week. So while you're thinking about that, and maybe you guys are thinking about your pick of the week this week as well. But in the meantime, if you're heading over to Entertainment Earth, make sure that you guys are using code BROTHERS on for 10% off your entire order of any in-stock items. If you're looking to buy figures, head over to Entertainment Earth. With that free shipping on orders over $39, can't beat it. Make sure you use that code BROTHERS for 10% off. All right, Josh, what do you think? What's your pick?
My pick is going to be the Diamond Select Invisible Woman. I like that figure, and it's like it's my favorite Fantastic Four costume.
Colors. Yeah, the colorway is it is a
you
good one.
it.
Oh yeah.
But and for $28, not that bad.
It's not that bad. I mean, and you're getting some good stuff.
Now I'm excited for that they're gonna do an updated Diamond Select thing.
I was gonna say, do you think they do
scale? That's gonna scale, baby. That's gonna scale with your legends, because they've made a thing before, but it was not good. So we need an updated Diamond Select thing.
Now let's not forget the last with Mr. Fantastic and the coffee cup. Those eyes.
Hey!
So we'll see what they do. Maybe they mess up. Maybe they don't. But yeah, it's kind of, that is true. Maybe that's what they're coming out with next.
Sure, we're for sure getting Thing and Johnny for sure.
Right, but which one's gonna be coming out next? You know, which one?
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, and then for me, I'm gonna go with Kuro-chan.
Yeah, I knew it. I already knew you were gonna pick that.
I just love it. I just love that it's just so different. And it's a chubby guy, and I don't know, makes me want to check out his comedy, and his the Sasude Dai circus. So yeah, but all right, guys. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in to the Collecting Brothers. Another weekly talking toys. I don't know, anything else? Oh yeah, be on the lookout for that Dark Phoenix review. Should be coming up here real soon, and we'll go ahead and catch you guys later. Peace.